So often, providing service to others can feel like thankless work. The reciprocity of gratitude is violated by the press of demanding circumstances and intolerance, an inability to appreciate the needs of one another. The Dalai Lama, in his book Happiness, shares an example of a dinner in which his companion was frustrated by the slow service. His companion complained throughout the meal, and at the end of the meal, the waiter brought them a complimentary dessert and apologized for the slow service. The waiter explained that one of the cooks had a death in the family, and one of the waiters had called in sick. The waiter had shown appreciation to his customers with the offering of a dessert and the apology. The dinner companion was unable to extend compassion to the waiter or gratitude for his efforts. Instead, he continued to complain, creating his own suffering by personalizing the situation. We cannot have compassion and gratitude toward others if we approach situations from a place of entitlement. Like the situation of the waiter, who was striving to provide service in difficult circumstances, that type of experience can be frustrating and demoralizing. Situations can be beyond our best efforts. It is possible to overcome frustrations by considering your motivations. The Dalai Lama reminds us, if you develop a pure and sincere motivation, if you are motivated by a wish to help on the basis of kindness, compassion, and respect, then you can carry on any kind of work in any field and function more effectively with less fear or worry, not being afraid of what others think or whether you ultimately will be successful in reaching your goal. The business community is recognizing the benefits to cultivating gratitude among their employees. A recent article in the Harvard Business Review touched upon the importance of developing grace among team members. The qualities of decency, respect, and generosity, all of which mark a person as someone with whom others want to cooperate, are important for team members. While technical skills are important, it is character that moves people to work together and to place the good of the group above personal aspirations. De Soto identifies 3 essential qualities to cultivate in a team: gratitude, compassion, and pride. These critical qualities are foundational to the capacity to build and sustain relationships. When team members have gratitude, they are more willing to help others and to be loyal. When employees feel compassion, they are more willing to devote time and effort to help one another. As an example of how gratitude impacts the workplace, a study demonstrated that when managers made statements of appreciation to a group of workers, their productivity increased by 50%. In another workplace study, Barsaid and O'Neill examined the relationships within a long-term care facility. They were interested in companionate love, or the warmth, connection, and affection that workers feel for one another. Those who perceive greater affection and caring from their colleagues perform better. The emotional culture caused employees to report more satisfaction and better attendance. The patients benefited with improved satisfaction and mood and less trips to the emergency room. They then surveyed 3,201 employees in 7 different industries, from financial services to real estate, and the results were the same. When people felt free to express affection, tenderness, caring, and compassion for one another, they were more satisfied with their jobs, committed to the organization, and accountable for their performance. Businesses are being encouraged to cultivate the emotional culture of the workplace to support compassion and affection among their employees. Angeles Arian, in the book Living in Gratitude, offers guidance to us for finding gratitude in our lives through our experiences of health and well-being, our relationships, finances, and work. The universal portals of blessings, learnings, mercies, and protections will occur in various forms in all aspects of our working lives. She reminds us that compassion has an important place for us. Compassionate service cultivates mutuality, reciprocity, and gratitude. The average American spends 34.4 hours a week at work. According to the Gallup poll of 2015, full-time Americans work 47 hours a week. Positive emotions and gratitude can be transformative in the workplace. She cites Barbara Fredrickson in Emmons and McCullough's book, The Psychology of Gratitude. When people act on their experiences of gratitude, they create meaningful situations for others. The socio-emotional cycle centered on gratitude could continue indefinitely. In this manner, positive emotions tend to beget subsequent positive emotions. Accordingly, the broaden and build theory predicts that positive emotions not only produce individuals who function at higher levels, but also produce organizations and communities that function at higher levels. Work is connected to all aspects of our lives. Financial well-being is an outcome of work. The financial aspect of our lives is critical for survival, expands our circle of support to include family or people in need in our communities, and shapes our experience of solvency and abundance. We have many opportunities to be grateful in our financial lives. The relationships at work can have a profound experience on us. The gratitude and compassion demonstrated by supervisors, among colleagues, with clients, and extended business communications are all opportunities for the experience of gratitude. Health and work are intertwined. Job stress can impact mental health and relationships, leading to increased dissatisfaction, absenteeism, and loss of resources. Work and physical health impact one another. A stressful job can cause illness, shorten the life, and weaken the immune system. A chronic or existing health problem, in turn, creates challenges to being able to work. A brief prepared by the Commission to Build a Healthier America identified those work factors that will promote physical and psychological well-being in the workplace. Work is an opportunity to build social networks and for personal development. These opportunities are shaped by many characteristics of the work environment, including workplace culture, job demands, and latitude in making decisions about one's work. Factors that contribute to challenges include work schedules, commuting time and distances, balancing work with family life, control at work, work demands, and latitude to make decisions, balance between work and rewards, social support at work, gender and racial discrimination in the workplace. Protections of employees that foster better working conditions and benefits to employees include a livable wage. In 2006, 7.4 million workers, 5.1% of workers ages 16 and over who had been working for at least 6 months, were classified as working poor. Health insurance, workplace-based health promotion programs, paid sick and personal leave, child care, and elder care resources, retirement benefits. This graphic was taken from the Commission to Build a Healthier America. The graphic summarizes the strategies for workplace protections that promote the physical and mental well-being of the workers. As you can see, where attention is paid to the situations of others, there will be opportunities to extend care and to provide help. This applies to companies, employers, managers, workers, their families, and the larger marketplace. There is a growing body of research that compassion in the workplace improves performance and loyalty, creates an atmosphere that is safe for learning, collaboration, and innovation. In the book, Awakening Compassion at Work, Warline and Dutton identify the 4 aspects of compassion that employers need to master to be appropriately responsive to their employees. Noticing. Pay attention to the cues that someone is suffering. Speak to them privately to support them. Interpretation. Consider the suffering to be real and worthy. Do not diminish the concern. Feeling. Empathize with others. Create a culture of empathy and gestures that communicates respect for one another and builds relationships. Acting. Take compassionate action. Provide offerings that will support the person through the challenge. This may be in the responses such as flexible schedules, reassurances, mementos of appreciation, or simply empathetic listening. It is always better to treat employees and one another with consideration. Workplace values must emphasize human worth and human interconnection to enable compassion to flourish. Listen to the language of the workplace and observe the culture to find the value of dignity, inclusion, respect, teamwork, collaboration, partnership, support, care, kindness, service, justice, and fairness. If you are interested in assessing the compassion within your organization's culture, this quiz may be a place to open awareness. You can find the quiz at the website on your screen. This quiz measures the level of compassion in an organization. It is based on more than 10 years of research on compassion in organizations by the research collaborative Compassion Lab and the Center for Positive Organizational Scholarship at the University of Michigan Ross School of Business. Compassion Lab has partnered with the Greater Good Science Center to develop this quiz especially for their website.